you what? You want to get him out? Okay.
All right, we're here for Oscar Medina.
Included, you're constructed the same way. Now the Air Jordans do have this thing that looks like an airbag.
Oscar Medina was born March 23rd, 1992 in Aurora, Illinois, and passed away March 11, 2010 in New Caney as a result of an alcohol-related incident. Oscar was a senior at New Caney High School and was very proud to be part of the football team as a receiver, number 26. He was a very attractive person, enjoyed any kind of activity. He had a strong faith that never wavered, and an active member of the St. John of the Church or Cross Church. Oscar's unanticipated departure has left his friends and family heartbroken. He was an amazing person with a real people pleaser. He brought a smile to everyone's face that knew him. Either his witty jokes, his smiling face, or a simple shoulder to cry on, Oscar will be greatly missed. The loss of Oscar in this world is a loss that will be felt by many because someone made poor choices in their life and took Oscar's life from us. Oscar will never grow to attend college and start a family. His parents will never see him accomplish all the things they had dreamt for him. His brothers and sisters will never get a chance to grow along him. They will never hear Oscar say, "I love you" again, and will never be able to tell him how much they love him. All because somebody made the choice to mix drugs and alcohol with an automobile. And although Oscar will be missed, he is now in heaven with the hands of God. A life ended way too soon. Oscar is preceded in death by his grandparents, Antonio and Natalia Contreras. He leaves behind his parents, Pete and Eva Medina, his brother Pedro and Adrian, as well as his sisters Anna and Carmen. But Oscar will be missed in the lives of countless others, including his extended family, friends, and coworkers. Oscar looked forward to graduating with the senior class this year and traveling afterwards before starting school. It would be Oscar's wish that everyone would continue their plans with their lives and making the right choices.
I like that.
Nikolai Rexer. Nikolai came into our family and touched so many lives. He was a senior at New Caney High School where he was involved in band and marching as well as he played in a local band as a drummer. He was an Eagle Scout and loved the outdoors. He attended St. Martha's Catholic Church in Kingwood. Nikolai is preceded in death by his grandfather. He leaves behind his father and mother who mourn his loss, brother Joey and sisters Megan, Elena, and Vika. The family will be receiving friends and family at Earthman's Funeral Home from 6 to 8 on March 15, 2010. Services will be held at St. Martha's Catholic Church in Kingwood. Pallbearers will be 6 members of the Eagle Scouts. In lieu of flowers, the family requests that donations be sent to the Boy Scouts of America.
Charles Coral. Stand up.
On March 11, 2010, Charles died in an alcohol-related incident. His last day at school was March 10th. His funeral will be held at this Christian church in Porter, Texas on Friday at 7:30 p.m. His funeral will be attended by his friends and family. Charles is survived by his 2 sisters, Linda and Vicky, 1 brother, Diego, and 2 nieces, and many other loving family members. Charles will be missed more than he knew. There are so many friends and family that miss seeing him and will continue to keep him in their thoughts and prayers for many years to come.
bring him out. Let's start playing. Go ahead and start playing. So.
Usually they give us a text.
Out there
Yeah.
to make sure, but I told him.
No, the one in the front is alive. I need to see color on her.
Okay, go ahead.
That's your driver to this vehicle?
Okay, go ahead.
Over here, make sure that we don't have anybody else.
IV's in. Now we got an IV in, okay?
What do you need, Ray?
Facilities are available at this time. Fire alarm. That's requesting LVB traffic in Caney High School. 124 will be the ground contact. Channel 1 head on. Alarm is going to be coming back to the next commander. Contact with the fatalities. Also, the update. Alarm and one flight is available. Tiger Medical is also available. Be aware you do not have any medical helicopters in that here. Location at this time. I think no helicopters are available.
Hey, you got, make sure there's no seat belt connected there. Put your hand on here, you got control of this side of the room. Bring it.
Yes, sir. Caleb Binion. Yes, sir. And I'm fixing to find out who we have one more deceased on the other side. I just don't know who.
Y'all tell me what you got out here.
Well, I'd just like to say I certainly appreciate Sergeant Fountain of the DPS and Mike Valdez. They've done this for years, putting on this program of Shattered Lives and Shattered Dreams, and it brings to light the devastating consequences of drunk driving and possibly being involved in a fatality accident. My family has personally been touched by an incident like this. I had a police officer. My uncle was a police officer in Hardin County. He arrested a guy for a DWI. 1 week later, the same guy pulled out of a beer joint and was involved in an accident where my uncle killed my uncle. He was 29 years old, had 4 children. Put a tremendous hardship on my family because my aunt and the 4 children had to come live with us for some time till they could get back on their feet. And as I was 14 years old at the time, it was very devastating to me. I love my uncle dearly, but I had to console my 7-year-old cousin who just didn't understand why his dad wasn't coming home. So I personally know how this can affect you, and I appreciate so much what these people do. All the agencies are involved. I won't name them all. There's so many. The fire departments, the police officers, you guys out here filming, and others, the school being involved. These folks care. We all care, and we certainly don't want to have to go through what I've been through and others to get that knock at the door and tell them that your son or daughter won't be coming home. And I appreciate it. That's why I'm here with my efforts and all the agencies that you see, yourself and others. Again, thank Mike Valdez and Sergeant Fountain of the DPS for putting this program on and educating the kids and adults here about the dangers of drinking and driving.
Tell me what we had out here today.
Well, we're having an ongoing investigation of a fatality accident, a major fatality accident here at the new Caney High School. As our understanding is alcohol involved. drunk driver accident. There's 14 fatalities. 14 fatalities. I think 4 transporters, definitely 2 that are going to jail. They're being charged with probably aggravated assault, intoxicated assault as well, with the 14 fatalities. We've seen multiple injuries here, serious traumatic injuries on the ones that are not dead, and of course blunt force injuries from the fatalities here. Very devastating. It's going to be a very unpleasant evening for many families involved here, all because of alcohol and drunk driving.
Probably one of the worst you've had out here?
Absolutely the worst that I've seen in my 8 years as being justice of the peace here in serving as coroner, Precinct 4 of East Montgomery County. Absolutely. Cases I had court yesterday that would cover that. I noticed that I had maybe 1 or 2, and I usually have a lot. Why that is, I don't know. You get the message out from everybody. I'm not seeing them up there, then they're not doing it here as much. So,
if you don't know about the assemblies tomorrow, you're more than welcome to come. I can get a time for you.
Okay.
But you're more than welcome to come.
I appreciate it.
Shortly, but it's another.
Death is calling Emily Hall and Adriana King. Don't pick up anything because you don't have a chance to do that when death calls you. So stay how you run with. Do we have your attention right here? We're going to read some obituaries. Pardon the interruption. Yes.
Emily Hall was born November 17, 1992 in Humble, Texas, and passed away March 11, 2010 as a result of an alcohol-related accident. Emily was a junior in New Caney High School and was very proud to recently be promoted to squad leader. She had plans to join the National Guard and attend Sam Houston State University. Emily's life goal was to be a part of law enforcement. She wanted to lock up the bad guys. Her outgoing personality and free spirit will be missed dearly. Emily loved the Lord, and I know she is with him today. Emily is preceded in death by her father, Denver Ray Hall. She is survived by her mother, Tasha Hall, sisters Tristan, Sabrina, Alyssa, and Sarah, and her brothers Dalton and Austin. She will also be mourned by her Aunt Talisa, Uncle Bill, cousins Dylan and Samantha, as well as many friends whom she lived with while attending NCHS. She was so excited about her upcoming ski trip to Angel Fire, New Mexico, which she was scheduled for spring break. The family will be receiving friends at Plum Grove Funeral Home from 6 to 8 on March 15, 2010. Services will be held at New Caney Family Worship Center in New Caney, Texas. Adriana, 1992, and was taken cruelly from this earth by a drunk driver on March 11, 2010. Adriana was a junior attending New Caney High School and was an active member of ROTC and ROTC drill. She aspired to be a marine biologist and planned to attend the University of Galveston. Even though Adriana had only joined our family in the past year, she had touched everyone's heart. She was ripped from our lives by a careless driver, and our lives will never be the same. Adriana is survived by her grandparents, Melvin and Marvin Dodson, her parents, Jeffrey and Tanya Bynum, as well as several aunts, uncles, nieces, and nephews. Because of the carelessness of one person, Adriana will not be celebrating her 18th birthday. She will never get her driver's license. She will not walk with her graduating class. Because of this ridiculous act, she will never experience the enjoyment her children could have brought her. She will never again smile at her friends, hug her family, and we will never hear her voice again. The family will be receiving friends at Rosewood Funeral Home in Humble, Texas on Sunday, March 14, 2010 from 1 to 3. Services will be held at Rosewood and her burial will follow.
She think back on these activities.
Ashley Butler was known to her family as Pumpkin, born November the 8th, 1991 in Phoenix, Arizona, and passed away March 11, 2010 in New Caney, Texas. She was a senior at New Caney High School, member of the New Caney Bluebonnets. Ashley had a high commitment to family, school, and work. Ashley was looking forward to attending the Texas State University at San Marcos. This was to take away this day and the loss without her. Ashley leaves behind to mourn her loss her parents, Father Jamin Butler of New Caney, Mother Mary Butler of Houston, Texas, Sister Robin Grissom of Dallas, Texas, and many aunts, uncles, and cousins. The family will be receiving prayers at Rosewood Funeral Home March 12th from 6 a.m. 6 to 8 p.m. Services March 13th at 11 o'clock at St. John the Cross and Graveside services to fall at Forest Line from Highway 59. Pallbearers will be Jake.
Down here, everything else. After Saturday's incident, how does this affect you with all these kids again?
Well, you know, it's really emotional just seeing all these kids laid out here like it was, and it's really like a sad deal for me to sit there and watch it. I mean, I almost broke down on the sideline sitting there watching it. But if this saves one life, if it saves one life, it's all it's worth. Just whatever we can do.
Make it kind of rough with the scene Saturday. I'm viewing that scene Saturday and this.
Yes, sir. After I seen Kendrick Owens Saturday, and then dealing with his family and talking to him, and and just watching all these kids out here today, and thinking about how many kids do drive drunk, and how many kids do get in these accidents and stuff. And then a couple of days later, we had another drunk driver had an accident right there, head-on collision at 494 in East Knox, and it was a pretty bad wreck there. And people's got to wise up and quit drinking, quit driving.